Hello everyone, and once again a warm welcome back to the DrMBalmer channel. Now, on my channel there is an old video, maybe it's a couple of years old now, where I had a look at an automatic soap dispenser. Well, I guess it can dispense not only soap but dishwasher detergent, liquid ones, and stuff like that. Shampoo maybe, and yeah, body wash, gel. However, so I had a review on this. Well, I don't know how to pronounce this, but PUPWONG touchless dispenser, automatic sensor, 500 milliliters gel infrared hand sanitizer dispenser for kitchen bathroom equipment. So if you want to find this item on AliExpress, you can enter some or all of these keywords. Now, right now it costs 487.84 Swedish krona, which is equivalent to something like $45 US equivalent, or 47 euros, I suppose. But when I bought it a couple of years ago, it cost only, well, I paid around $15 equivalent, or 16-17 euros after some rebates, but basically it has gone up in price a lot. So this is just a short video because I had a review of this and I really liked it. And I have been using it as a main soap dispenser in my bathroom for all these 2 years or so. However, like a week ago, I had to recharge the AA cells. Let's see if this works. I can maybe zoom in. Well, this picture shows there are 4 batteries. 4 cells, and it worked. Why did I like this? Well, it was very simple. It had a sleek design, sufficiently large tank, and it had a gear pump structure, so it actually was strong enough, so to speak, to pump some pretty thick liquid soap, which I have had some issues with previously with cheap automatic soap dispensers. And we have sort of a drawing here of the different components. However, I had to recharge the batteries, but the tank wasn't empty, and so on the underside of this there is a screw, and then you open it up and then all the batteries fall out, and it's very hard to put them back together again without turning the soap dispenser upside down. But if you have soap in there, well, it should be okay because there is a rubber gasket here, but I tried not to turn it around too much. However, a couple of days after I replaced or recharged the batteries and put them back in, the soap dispenser, well, if I remove this paper we will see what kind of happened. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of goo here, and this is the battery compartment. I had to throw away the batteries, and unfortunately I didn't get a picture of them, but they were all gooey, and they had reacted somehow. So some current had flown, I suppose, and had oxidized stuff. So you can see this, there's a screw there, and you can see all the goo down here. And well, if I turn this around, yeah, it's all very nice and good. And if I try to shine with a flashlight into that, let me fetch this light. Let's see if we can make this more visible. Yeah, it has corroded a lot in there, and it's all gooey and messy and not very nice. So I will not attempt to disassemble this thing because it's just too nasty to handle, and it's a shame because I really did like this unit. The refill port was nice. I mean, you just filled it at the top, and then there's a rubber gasket, so the soap shouldn't go anywhere even if you turn it upside down. But I tried not to, but it still somehow leaked. I'm not exactly sure how, but maybe some silicone rubbery hose or something sprung a leak. I don't know, but somehow soap ended up in the battery compartment, which then illustrates maybe the #1 weakness of this product, that the battery compartment is at the bottom and you have the fish tank or soap tank above it. So if something happens, it all ends up somehow in there by gravity alone. And it wasn't as waterproof then, or liquid proof as maybe we could have hoped for. And also, when you have it almost full, or it's not empty at least, and the batteries run out, you have to undo the screw to get the lid off, and then they fall out, and you recharge your cells, and you have to put them back in, and they don't stay inside, so you have to turn it upside down maybe, and then accidents happen. And yeah, so I'm very sad that this unit had this fate, because well, I really liked it a lot because it solved an issue that I wanted to solve, to have like a touchless, you know, soap dispenser thing, and it worked so well up until just when I replaced the batteries or recharged them, and a couple of days after that it sprung a leak somehow. So I don't know if I accidentally tilted it too much somehow to get the soap to go into somehow it ended up down there with the cells. So yeah, I have a review of this on my channel, so this is an update for it, and I can no longer recommend this unit for 2 reasons. I mean, the first one, yeah, okay, it becomes a mess once you have a leak. In my eyes, this is a design flaw. This should not be able to happen, that liquid soap gets into the battery compartment and then shorts the battery somehow, so there is some current flow which corrodes and reacts and produces rust and goo, basically. So that's #1 reason. The other reason is, of course, well, it has become a lot more expensive. than when I previously bought it. It was free, it still is free shipping, but yeah, I mean it costs $45 equivalent instead of like 15, so yeah. So yeah, this is just a sort of short update to show you what happened, and I can no longer recommend that product now that I've had it in use for these 2 years. Of course, if you're willing to pay this price or you find it cheaper, and it was a very nice unit, I loved it up until this happened. Basically, it has worked flawlessly up until then. And if you're prepared that it might have a leak and end up like this, and you might have to be very, very careful when changing the batteries, and it's very hard because they're on the bottom side of things, then sure, I mean, it's a nice unit. If I could get one could get one for free or for very cheap, I would buy it again just because I liked it when it worked, and I would have an expectancy now of about this having like a 2-year life expectancy. But since I cannot find it cheap, and it has gone up in price by 3 times or so, with that said, I can unfortunately no longer really recommend this. However, all bad bring something good, right? As well. This failure means that I will need a new automatic soap dispenser, right? Right. So look forward to a video with a review on probably another sort of automatic soap dispenser, and I will try to find one that doesn't cost this much, and we'll have a look at it. So yeah, just a quick update, and if you want all the nitty-gritty details, then yeah, I mean, this design flaw with the batteries, the cells in under the fish tank is a bit, well, it turned out to not work too great. Yeah, and if you want all the details, the review of this is on my channel. You can search for just PUPWONG, and you should find it. Yeah, other than that, like I said, look forward to having a look at what I find to replace this with, and we shall see if it's any good. Alright, thank you so much for watching this update, and have a nice day. Bye bye.